everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm in my kitchen filming, but I honestly just wanted to switch up the area, and also just found that it's like a lot more white and bright in this background and I have a little bit more space to move around, and I just felt like standing. So that is why I'm in my kitchen filming today. And today we are going to be talking all about my January favorites. I'm going to talk about skincare, beauty, lifestyle, health, just a bunch of stuff. So stay tuned. It's probably going to be a long video. I'm going to try and just like hammer through it to get all of these goodies out to you guys, and everything will be linked in the description box as per usual. And yeah, I hope you guys really like this video. I'm going to try and do one monthly. For the year 2019, I really want to try and get one out every single month and be consistent. Okay, so I'm going to start with my beauty and skincare favorites first. I have this massive Lululemon bag that I just like dumped a bunch of stuff from my bathroom into this bag to go through. Starting off, this is my new favorite skin polisher slash body scrub, and it's the Vita Liberata. This is the super fine skin polish. I actually have used this in the past before and did really like it, but it is a little bit of a pricey product. You can find it at Sephora. I was lucky enough to find it on sale at Winners for $10, so I picked it up 1000%, gave it another try. I like how it's got super fine granulars, so it's not like overly rough on your skin, I guess. I have relatively sensitive skin, but this is a great body polish slash scrub to use before self-tanning. So loving this, and we'll see if I can do like a little, it's almost like a cream and it's got like little granulars. So I've been loving that, and the price was right. Still on body care, I've got the Vita Liberata Self-Tanning Gradual Lotion with Marula Oil. This is basically done. It like looks very well loved. This is a lotion. It doesn't have any tint to it, so it's basically like a creamy lotion color. You apply this all over your body, and it's basically going to moisturize your skin and gradually give a very natural and subtle tan. It's not like a mousse or like those rapid developing self-tanners that are going to make you like super dark or look like you went away on vacation. It's kind of just going to make your skin look a little bit more alive, add a little bit of color. I really like this because it doesn't look overpowering. People don't ask me if I've been away. People don't automatically assume that I've gotten a spray tan or self-tanned. It just looks like you have very healthy, radiant skin, and I really just like using this just to make my skin look a little bit more lifelike in the winter months. Another body care item is the Asian Nature Holly Stick. I already posted about this on my Instagram. I think I posted this in my 2018 beauty favorites. This has been a favorite of mine for a couple years now. This is like my first deodorant I've tried. I continue purchasing this. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but honestly, it's such a good deodorant. It does contain baking soda, so if you don't like baking soda in your deodorants, they actually have a sensitive type, so it doesn't have any baking soda in it. So there's that alternative as well. But I love the smell of this. This is supposed to be like a unisex deodorant, so it's supposed to kind of be like both feminine and masculine at the same time. I really like the smell of this. It's not super floral. They do have a rose one if you like that. I just like kind of like that woodsy smell. So this is amazing. Moving on to hair care, I have been using this religiously. This is the Innersense Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner. You basically spray this in your hair after coming out of the shower with damp hair, and it's basically going to help like condition your hair, make it so it's less frizzy. It's going to soften your hair, add shine, and this is a really great brand. I'd love to explore more of their products. I wasn't a huge fan of their shampoo and conditioner. It's not that I didn't like it, it's just that I didn't think it was that great. But they do have quite a few other hair styling products that I'd really like to try, such as their oil and their hairsprays and stuff like that. So really been loving this leave-in conditioner. More for hair care, I've really been liking the Briogeo. This is the Blossom and Bloom Ginseng and Biotin Volumizing Spray. I have been using this on my roots after I come out of the shower, damp hair again. I basically just lift up my hair and spray it throughout my roots, and it basically adds volume to my hair. I don't even necessarily have to style it with a blow dryer after. Even if I let it air dry, I find that it really helps lift and volumize my roots, especially because I have more fine hair. Sometimes it can look really flat against my head, especially if I'm not styling it. So I've been really liking this, and I do really enjoy the smell. So this has been a favorite of mine in January. And then another hair care product, I believe it's the last one, it's the Kaya Naturals Taksumi Detox. This is the overnight dry shampoo. They actually sent me this, and they sent me brunette, and at first I was super worried that I'm going to be using a shade that's clearly not my hair color, but it's super finely tinted that it really doesn't make a difference, and my roots are like relatively like dark enough to be able to like blend in with this. It still comes out pretty white. It's got like the teeniest bit of brown tint to it. I think if you were a bit blonder or like a white blonde, you probably would have to get the blonde version, but the brunette version's been working fine. You are supposed to apply this the night before and then not touch your hair. Next morning, wake up, give it a nice shake and brush, and your hair will be, you know, nice and fresh and doesn't have an odor, doesn't have that oil to it. But I found this actually works even like last minute. So like, let's say you wake up, your hair's oily, you don't have a full night to sleep to be able to use this. If you just use it like in the moment, it still does a really good job. So I've really been liking this, whether I use it overnight or just like in the moment touch-ups. This is a really, really good dry shampoo, and I really like the pump on this. I actually used to use the Briogeo charcoal dry shampoo, and it also was a powder formula, but you have to squeeze the bottle, and I found it sometimes was like not the best in terms of distributing evenly the product, where I find this is super easy. You always get products when you spray it, so I've really been enjoying this dry shampoo. The first product I want to mention is the Goop Luminous Melting Cleanser. I have been using this religiously, basically the only cleanser I've really been using 80 to 90% of the time throughout January. It's a balm cleanser. You basically rub it between your fingers. It kind of melts into an oil. It's super hydrating. I love the smell. It's like very subtle, very calming, and this has just been my go-to product. Next, I have the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. Hands down favorite facial spray. I've mentioned this numerous times on my Instagram and on my YouTube channel and my 2018 favorites. This is literally the best facial mist I've ever used. I always apply this before going in with my serums, moisturizers, and stuff like that, and this will hands down, I think, be like a lifetime favorite. I forgot to mention this in my body products, but I've been really liking the One Love Organics. This is their Gardenia and Tea Body Serum Spray. I actually just did an Instagram post on this. I've been religiously using this. I've actually had this product or repurchased this product for the last 1.5, why did I say that? Last year and a half. Basically, you come out of the shower, you should still be slightly like damp, like your skin should still be wet. Spray this all over your body and then rub it in with your hands. That way it like locks in the moisture from the shower and the water, and I also really like this because it has a very like high antioxidant blend in it, so it's going to be super good at protecting your skin against free radical damage and like the environmental stressors, especially if you live in like a city environment, city climate. I have been literally loving this. It has like a very faint floral scent, which I actually don't mind. I'm typically not a floral scent person. I like more like woodsy, sandalwood, cedarwood, vanilla, but this has actually been a really pleasant smell and I like it all year round. Okay, I have a few more skincare favorites. I have the Leolani Aloha Ambrosia Morning Moisture Elixir. It's a super lightweight, very watery serum. I've been loving using this in the morning time. It's super hydrating. It plumps my skin. My skin always looks like very like glowy and hydrated after using this, and I love that it's like a morning ritual of mine. And then I also have another serum, which is the Osea Hyaluronic Sea Serum. Again, a new product of mine. I've been using it all of January, basically topping off my serums with this. I actually just posted a video of my skincare serum cocktail, so if you guys want to see that, I will leave it linked down below. But this is a hyaluronic acid mixed with organic seaweed. It's going to be super good for moisturizing the skin, hydrating it, plumping it, basically smoothing out any fine lines and wrinkles, which is known for its wrinkle-free kind of abilities, and really been liking this product. Also been a huge fan of the Henny Organics Lip Mask. It's this beautiful, like super pigmented yellow color. I'm having difficulty speaking because there's so much to talk about. This is super great if you have super dry skin, super dry lips in particular, I should say. And I carry this with me in my work bag. I also will apply this before bedtime. My lips are always cracked and dry, and so this is totally a lip savior. The Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy. This is the Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. Again, this kind of goes in with self-tanning. I've really been liking applying this either on my no makeup days or just on my light makeup days, which has basically been every single day this month. I've not been wearing a lot of makeup, and if I do, it's super lightweight and natural looking. So this has been a favorite of mine. It's just super easy to just blend in and like rub over your face and stuff. So I've been liking this. That is all. I've also really been liking the Kosas Tinted Face Oil. This has been kind of like my go-to foundation for the month of January. It's super lightweight, liquidy, kind of dries into like a satiny finish, but it's still very glowing on your skin. It's lightweight, it's pretty light coverage, so I have been wearing this mostly on a daily as long as I'm wearing makeup. Okay, just a few other favorites. The Kula, this is the SPF 30 face. I've been applying sunscreen religiously to my face just because it is cold and winter out does not mean the sun does not penetrate through those clouds and affect your skin. So it's super important to continue using a sunscreen in the winter time. I've also been really liking the Maya Chia Highlight of the Day Illuminating Serum in Afternoon Delight. This is like my go-to highlighter as of recently. I'm wearing it right now. I just love how hydrating it is. It's also a beautiful like rosy color and it really just makes your skin shine and glow beautifully. So love these. Also, my go-to brow product has been the Ilia Brow Essential in Blonde. This is what I use on days that I'm doing my eyebrows. I just really don't feel like doing much. I want that nice feathered, lightweight look. I will use this. Sometimes I'll also use my Plume brow pomade in combination just to get a more exaggerated or defined eyebrow, but typically I'll just use this. And I also want to mention this hand cream. This is the Nori Vital Hand Cream. I've been taking this to work with me and applying it to my hands religiously. I have to use a lot of hand sanitizer and hand washing at work, and so my hands get really dried out, and I really enjoy using this to kind of keep them hydrated. We do have hand cream at work, but it's obviously full of preservatives and nasties, so I bring my own with me, and I really like this. It smells like lemon loaf. It's so delicious. Okay, so now moving on to other like health stuff. I'm going to talk about more like supplements and food products for the most part. First one is the Beauty Chef Collagen Beauty Elixir. This is in the January detox box. It's such a good supplement for your hair, skin, and nails. I've been really enjoying the Beauty Chef elixirs for over a year now. I've used the hydration, the antioxidant, and the collagen one. I really like this brand, and the collagen one is amazing if you want to basically help get all the essential vitamins and nutrients to aid in healthy looking skin, hair, and nails. It's not collagen itself, it's basically a mix of probiotics, prebiotics, and antioxidants to assist in creating a beautiful environment for healthy skin. So I've been really enjoying this supplement. I just mix it in with some water in the morning, and it tastes really great. It has a nice berry taste to it, and I really enjoy the Beauty Chef products. This is just one I've been using a lot because it came in the January box. Other supplements I've been really liking, this is the Himalaya ashwagandha pill. These are just little supplements with ashwagandha in it. I really like ashwagandha for basically like a natural stress reliever, but it also helps naturally boost your energy. So I like taking this in the morning time. It doesn't give you energy like a splurge of energy in which you like crash after, like coffee or sugar. It kind of gives you that like, you know, like feel good energy naturally. And I also find it amazing for also kind of maintaining that stress level, especially if you have like a stressful life, you're studying, you're in school, or you work crazy hours like I do as a nurse. I really swear by ashwagandha. The other supplement I've been taking religiously is the Sisu Be Calm. It actually also has rhodiola in it. I really like taking B vitamins. This one is a brand I've been using for a while now, and I like B vitamins. They're really good for also giving you that energy, also helping reduce stress, and they're kind of just essential for women in my opinion. The other thing I have been really loving and doing a lot more of in January, I've dabbled in this throughout the last couple of years, and that is having apple cider vinegar. This is just like a mini size I recently just purchased to take with me to work because I find it difficult to incorporate apple cider vinegar into my daily diet when I'm at work and working long shifts. So I bought this little container to bring with me and keep in the work fridge so I can actually continue using this and continue my regimen at work as well, because I found that a little bit difficult. I have been loving using apple cider vinegar with lemon water and like a warm beverage, and it's super good for preparing food. It helps with digestion. It's also just really great for like speeding up your metabolism, giving you great gut health, and so like literally swear by apple cider vinegar the last month, and will continue to definitely using this in a daily routine. Also did a post about this recently. This is the Kiko coconut oil pulling sachets. I actually am going to look into a like less wasteful package, because these are all sample size, or like, what do you call these, travel size. I think these will be great for travel, but for an everyday purpose I don't want to be using something that's disposable each day. So I'm gonna look at checking out their other mouthwashes that are only in like a one little container. But I've really been liking coconut oil pulling. I have dabbled this again in the past, but have been more consistent with it in the month of January. Really great at like detoxifying your gums, your mouth, like combating bad breath, while also like naturally whitening your teeth, which is super awesome, because Crest white strips, as much as I love the instant results, they do cause sensitivity to my teeth, especially when I eat or drink cold or hot fluids. So this has been a godsend for me, along with some other things. These Go-Go Quinoa, this is a organic super grain. These are chia seeds. I absolutely love chia seeds as of recently. I know some people put them in their water and they get like weird jelly-ish stuff around them. I can't do that. That grosses me out. But I've been really liking adding chia seeds to my yogurt as a way of getting it. It's super high in fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, which are like a really good fatty acid for you. And they are also pretty high in protein. It has 8 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons, which is actually really great for a seed. Okay, so moving on to just like random bits and bobs. I mentioned this in my fridge tour. It's the Herb Saver. This is by Starfruit. This is such a lifesaver. It basically, you put your herbs in here and they stay fresher for longer, up to 2 weeks. Honestly, we would be using our herbs like one time and then throwing the rest out, so this has really been helping, and it's just super convenient to keep in your fridge, so I wanted to share that with you guys. If you want to see more of my fridge organization, I will link the video down in the description box below. Also with organization, I do have a pantry video coming soon about my pantry organization and what I keep in my pantry. That'll give you a little bit sneak peek. I have been loving these OXO containers. This is where I keep my coconut flakes, which I will use in my smoothies slash yogurt cocktails. I put a bunch of stuff in my yogurts. I like making them super yummy and like wholesome. And these containers are freaking awesome. You basically just pop this little container, or pop this lid, and it basically opens up, and then when you push it back in, it makes a really nice airtight seal so that your foods stay really fresh inside. So really liking this container. I have a few and in various sizes, and I've literally obsessed with these containers. They're pricey, but so good and worth it, and I can imagine that these will last you a really long time. Okay, I have a few books I want to share that I've been literally obsessing over for the month of January. The first is this book called Remodelista, The Organized Home. Obviously, I've been super into organization, and this book is really awesome just to give you inspiration. And while I don't use all of the tips in here, or like they're not applicable for my home, it really just is nice to get some inspiration and sometimes Pinterest is not enough. Sometimes you want a hard copy. So definitely have been like skimming through this book, as well as some additional magazines, like the Martha Stewart Living magazine's great. There's also some other like house magazines that have specific organizational issues. So I've been loving that, along with Pinterest, obviously. The other book that I've like completely read through and absolutely love is The Ecoholic Body. This is by Adria Vasile. She basically goes through a bunch of products in terms of body care, skin care, foods, and I think supplements as well. It's just like a great guide if you're just starting out for non-toxic living and, you know, having a cleaner and more natural medicine cabinet and cosmetic drawer and all that stuff. So I highly recommend peeking through this, even if you are more like of an expert or guru in the clean beauty and clean living community. I still think that you would really benefit from reading through this book. And the last book I want to share that I've been obsessing is this book called Healthy Gut, Healthy You. I've been really into learning more about gut health and how it affects other systems in our body and how it affects our skin and how we live and how we feel. And so this book has been so amazing, so informative, lots of like science-based information in here that's very easy to understand. It's translated really well so that you can understand it just as a regular standard consumer, and I have been really liking this and finding it very informative. So highly recommend this book if you're looking at improving your gut health. Two other things and then I'm done, I promise. This Power Sheets, this is the Cultivate What Matters. This is such an amazing agenda / goal planner. I highly recommend this. This is an undated version, so you don't actually have to start it at a certain time of the year or month. You can basically write in the month that you're using it for, and I'll just go to an empty page. You can basically put your goals, what you're planning for the month, what you're excited for, basically things you need to let go of. This is kind of like a vision board for the month, and then also I love this. This is the tending list. Basically, you write down your monthly goals, your weekly goals, and your daily goals. And if you've, you know, accomplished them, you can check it on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and then for a monthly basis. I find this super amazing, especially if you want to help, you know, accomplish your goals, make really realistic goals as well that you can actually achieve within the month. And this really helps you stay accountable, and I'm obsessed. And then lastly, this is like totally random and like super spiritual of me, but I've been obsessed with my rose quartz stone. Honestly, I feel like it fits like perfectly in my hand, and it just feels so good to hold. And I really have been loving rose quartz for the month of January, just because I'm really trying to improve my health and, you know, self-care and self-image of myself. Obviously, I've been totally struggling up and down with my weight and how I feel about myself, my energy levels, and I've just not really valued myself that much. I feel like in the past couple months since I've gained weight and not been totally happy with the way I look. So I have been really loving the rose quartz. I just feel like it's kind of a reminder, and it sends out positive vibes. It sends out self-loving vibes, as well as also nurturing relationships that you have with others. So I've kept this out in my living room, and sometimes I just like holding it and I like set intentions with it. So rose quartz. Sorry, a few other things I forgot to mention that I'm actually wearing on my body. The first one is this scrunchie. I actually have quite a few scrunchies. I did two posts about it. They're these silk scrunchies by My Case Silk, I believe is how you pronounce the company. I don't really know. I'll leave it on the screen here. But it's basically a scrunchie made from silk. So this is all I've been wearing in my hair. I've not used any other hair tie. I just use this. I put my hair in like a low bun or like a high top ponytail. Basically, doesn't damage your hair. It doesn't break your hair because it's super soft and doesn't like add any tension. So literally obsessed with this. Alright, you guys, that was a super long favorites video, but I really wanted to cover a bunch of different topics, including like health, wellness, and obviously skincare and makeup. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos all about non-toxic living, and definitely stay tuned for more videos coming up in the month of February, and definitely will be doing monthly favorites for the year of 2019. Okay, bye guys!